Hi children, last class we started which are the important sources of medieval history. We studied two important sources, archaeological sources and literary sources. Last class we studied about literary sources. Today we will study what are archaeological sources. So what are archaeological sources? Archaeological sources include old material remains like monument, palace, temple, buildings, coins, tools, jewelry, inscriptions, utensils, etc. So these old remains, old material remains are called archaeological sources. Okay, so to study the past by examining these material remains are called archaeology. So what is archaeology? To study the past by examining many material remains I told. So to study the past by examining all the material remains are called archaeology. Okay, so who will study the material remains, or those who study these material remains are called archaeologists. Okay, so from where the archaeologists get all these evidences or all these material remains? They will get from the earth. Okay, these all are buried under the earth, and by digging the earth surface they are taking these old material remains. So the process of taking these material remains through digging, that is called excavation. So what is excavation? The process of taking the material remains, old material remains or the archaeological sources through digging, that is called excavation. Okay, so we will study which are the important archaeological sources. First we will start with the monuments and the building. Monuments and building. So you know monuments and building, these are the very important or most important archaeological sources, and historians are getting lot of information from monuments, the remains of monuments and building. So monuments and building give lot of information. I am told which type of information will get from monuments and buildings. It will give economic and social life of the people. Okay, economic and social life of the people. Another thing we can tell, architectural style. Okay, by looking one building or one monument we can understand, or the historians can understand which type of architectural style used during that time, or which type of engineering skills used during that time, and which materials used for the construction of the building or monuments, and what about the level of development during that time. Okay, so these all information historians will get from monuments and building. Okay, many examples you know, examples for monuments and building. For example, last year we studied Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal is a monument built by Shah Jahan. Okay, Mughal ruler Shah Jahan, for the memory of his wife Mumtaz Mahal. So this is a monument. From that monument many information historians getting which type of architectural structure used during the time of Mughals period, and which type of stones used for making this monument. Okay, Taj Mahal. So about Mughal rulers, many information historians will get. Okay, so another many examples are there. Ma'am told now, Taj Mahal, Red Fort, Agra Fort. Okay, many example we can tell. This type of monuments and buildings give lot of information to the historians. Okay, next one, temple archaeology. Okay, another important source, that is temple. From temples, what all are the informations historians will get. So temple also an important source of archaeological sources of information. Okay, temple building was an important activity in South India, southern part of India. Okay, so temple building is an important activity of South India. Many examples are there, many temples built in South India. Brihadeshwara temple built in Tanjavur. Sun temple at Konark in Odisha. So like that many temples are there, okay, built in southern part of India, not only southern part, many temples built in North India, and ma'am told in South India it is one of the main activity of the people. Okay, so from the temple lot of information getting. For example, it give cultural and religious, okay, cultural and religious history of the people living in that particular time. Okay, so which type of religion they followed and what about their culture. So many information historians are getting from temples. Okay, next we will study about coins. Next archaeological source, that is coins. Okay, so coin is an important archaeological source. The study of coin is known as numismatics. So what is the study of coins? Numismatics. Study of coin is known as numismatics. So children, coins, from coins lot of information historians are getting. Okay, so you know coins are made earlier time, different types of coins excavated from different parts of India. Okay, these coins are made with different metals like iron, copper, bronze, silver, gold, etc. Okay, and these different type of coins, different types of pictures also depicted in the coin. For example, some coins contain symbols punched on them. Okay, some coins contain the picture or the image of kings, rulers, god or goddess. So some coins contain symbols punched on them. Some coins depicted the image of kings, god, goddesses, etc. So from this coin lot of information getting. Okay, suppose one coin contained the picture of a ruler and the name of the ruler. So historians can write history, which ruler that is and which period that king ruled and which metal used that particular time. Sometimes the coins contain religious symbol, means which type of religion followed that time. Okay, so sometimes the historians or the archaeologists discovered the coin, some other country's coin from India. The historians can conclude India maintained trade relation with the distant places or other countries. Otherwise, how that coin will reach our country? Okay, so like that many information historians getting from coins. So study of coins, don't forget, the study of coins is known as numismatics. Okay, next we will study another important archaeological source, that is inscription. Okay, so inscriptions are mainly written, you already learned, inscriptions are mainly written in stone. Okay, mainly written on stone surface, copper plates or temple walls. Inscriptions are mainly written in stone, copper plates or temple walls. Okay, so this inscription also giving lot of information about that particular period or which ruler that made that inscription was made. So children, some inscriptions contain royal orders. For example, we studied last year, okay, inscription made by Mauryan Emperor Ashoka. Ashoka's inscription contain royal orders. Some inscriptions are eulogies. Eulogies means it will contain the personal achievement of the rulers. These eulogies, it is mainly about Samudragupta. Okay, the victories of Samudragupta or the personal achievements of Samudragupta, which are the different war Samudragupta held and which are the victories he won or which are the war he won, like that personal achievement of Samudragupta that contained in Allahabad inscription. So is it clear? I think. Anyway children, the study of inscription is known as epigraphy. The study of inscription is known as epigraphy. So don't forget, the study of coin is known as numismatics. The study of inscription is known as epigraphy. Okay, so inscriptions are mainly written on stone, copper plates or temple walls. Study of inscription is known as epigraphy. Okay, next important archaeological sources, that is painting. Painting is another important archaeological sources. Okay, so this type of painting also is excavated by the archaeologists. So this type of painting give lot of information, or it throw light on the social, religious and political life of the people. Okay, so that painting depict the pictures related with the social, religious and political life of the people. One example ma'am will tell, miniature painting. Miniature painting developed under Mughal rulers. So this type of miniature painting that developed under Mughal rulers. From this type of painting, miniature painting, lot of information getting about Mughal rulers. For example, their warfare, then their dresses, their jewelry. This type of lot of information getting about Mughal rulers from their miniature painting. Okay, so painting also one of the important sources, archaeological sources used by the historians for writing history. Okay, so these are the main topic we have to study in this chapter. Okay, so first we started with the different names. Okay, India is known as different name in ancient time. In medieval period, India is known as different name that we studied. After that, we studied economic condition or the political situation during the medieval period, and we started two important sources of medieval history, literary sources, and finally we studied archaeological sources. So these are the main point we want to study in this chapter. Now everybody take your textbook for doing textual exercise. So take page number 6. Fill in the blanks. The medieval period in India is said to have started in the 8th century CE. Second one, dash and dash were the common names of India in the past. Bharatvarsha, Hindustan. Third one, dash was written by Al-Biruni, Tariq al-Hind. Next one, literary sources can be divided into indigenous and dash. Foreign account, indigenous and foreign account. Next one, dash is the study of the coins, numismatics. Next B section, match the following. Ibn Battuta, Rihla, Ibn Battuta, Rihla. Medieval period between 8th to 18th century. Check the B section, between 8th to 18th century. Third one, Al-Biruni, Tariq I Firoz Shahi. Numismatics, study of coins. Niccolo Conti, European traveler. Okay, so these are the main questions you want to study in, or you want to write in your textbook. Then ma'am given all the questions, C session, D session and E session, that you have to write in your notebook. Okay, I think today's topic is clear to you. If you have any doubt, ask me. We will meet in the next class.